Yeah, welcome back to another lesson. And in this lesson, we're going to learn more on Camtasia, Canvas, and timeline. Canvas and timeline. So first of all, when we talk of Canvas, we are talking about the area that preview your work. We call it the preview section. So this area is where we call the preview section, or the canvas area. So if you want to zoom your work so that you can see it, you can see the details very well. You see we have some anchor point. When you click on, make sure, or when you click on the canvas area, see that there are some anchor points at the edges, so you can enlarge it, or you can just open it to zoom your work, or you can reduce it to zoom out your work. Okay, so equally you can use control plus and control minus. Like control plus the minus key, you can use that one to do it, to zoom your work. Okay, so that's the zoom section. Okay, so you can also go to this section here, the percentage section here, and then change the options. Either you use 300 to make it huge, or 50 to make it small, or any other way. For that one, it will depend on or it has relation to the aspect ratio, that is the size of your video. That's when you want to use this one. So now it is 100%. That means it will take 100% of your screen, but you can use this to change the aspect ratio. Then this one will be in a small size, but it has effects on the video. But when you zoom this one to, it also have effect on the video. So when you zoom it above or more than the size of the canvas area, that part will not be visible. Those parts which are not visible on the screen will not be visible when you play the video. So that is how we zoom our work, and zoom in and zoom out our work. Now let's see something here. Okay, let's see something here. So you see that when we reduce the size of our video, you see that the background here is black. So in case when you play the video, you will see that the background will be black, which is not effective. So if you want to change the background, you can change the background. So you go to this option here, then you click on project session settings. So the project session, we have the canvas dimensions, we have the custom, that's different dimensions that you can select from. So based on the work that you are doing, you can just work on it, or you can just use it to check your ratio, or to check your size. So it may be you want to use your project as a cover video on Facebook, you can select this one. If you want to use it on iPhone, maybe iPhone Max, iPhone with the dimension of the phone that you are using, you can use this one. So any of the dimensions you can select from that. Now, but we can also change the color, the background color here. So here original is black, so you can just click on the color and then change the color to any color that you want. Okay, so that's it. Okay, so then you just apply it and to take effect here. Okay, so that is what the project settings. You can also rotate your screen. So you see that there are some small dots in between, in the middle of what your work. So when you place your mouse on this one, to change to a circle. So when you use your mouse, you drag your mouse to how you want your work to be rotated. Okay, so that's how to rotate your screen. Okay, you can also crop your screen. You can also crop your screen. So you have the icon here. This is the crop tool. So you click on it, then you crop your project. So when you click, you drag it to this side section so that part of it will be off. So this one is different from reducing the size. Reducing the size will make the object small, but cropping will cut part of it away. So that is what a little about canvas area. Now let's go to timeline. Now a timeline deals with tracks. So you see that we have track 1 because the file that we have on the timeline is only one. That is the video file. So we can add more tracks to it by clicking on this plus sign here. So you click on the plus sign, it will make you add track to it so that you can add a new media. So if you have a track, you want to add a new media, you just go to this plus sign at the top of here, then you import. Or you can go to file. You go to file, then you go to import. So you click on import, it will ask you which of the importation do you want to make. So you want to make media import, so you click on the media, and you send it to your document. Then you select the media that you want to import. Let's say I want to import a picture, so you go to where your picture is, then you just come to import on your work. Okay, so let me use this picture here. Okay, so just import into your media bin, so it will be displayed here on your media bin. Okay, so now when it is displayed here, it's still not part of your project because it's not on the timeline. So if you want it to be on your project, you just drag it to your timeline. Then the moment your video gets to that section there. So now let's play and see.
And in terms of
okay, so you see that the image will be visible on your screen. Okay, so that's how we add track and also how to import media to the timeline. Okay, so we can also how to separate audio from our video. So you see that with this, it has a combination of the audio and the media in one file. So you can separate it. So you right click on your file or your media, then you click on separate audio and video. So it will separate it for you. So now we have track 1 for the video and track 2 for the audio. Okay, so now you can edit the audio and the video separately with this feature. Also, we can zoom your timeline to get more details. So that's where you're going to use this control key here. So if you increase it so that you will zoom your timeline, and if you reduce it, it will zoom out your timeline. Okay, so we also have how to increase the height of your tracks. So let's say the track, you want to increase the height of the track. You see that there's a small icon just here. You click on it, then you drag. The moment you drag to the top, it will increase your track. If you drag it down, it will reduce your track. Okay, now let me introduce you to something called playhead. This is the playhead. So this is the playhead. This playhead shows or tells you the location or the time, the current location of your video, or the current time played on your video. So if you want to work with this, if you want to do editing, in our editing we are going to make use of this icon here, or this tool here, which is the playhead. So let's take note of that. We are going to make use of it. So we call it the player. So if you hear me talking about playhead, this is what we are dealing with, we're talking about here. Okay, so I will end here and continue in the next video. Bye bye.